Morning, everyone. Hello, amigos. We are going to plant Far North Cantaloupe today. It's my Far North. This is the variety that was developed in Saskatchewan, Indian River. It was crossed between a couple of melons. I don't know the exact specs on it. I believe it was bred in 1936, and it was named in 1937 Far North Melon. Now, this variety is a 60-day melon. It tolerates cool weather. We've had some cool weather. So anyway, you can see I got buckets. I'm going to grow 2 of them in buckets. But I kind of made a little mistake here. I put the soil in first without adding the granular fertilizer and the 20-20-20 afterwards. And that's where we're heading today. And so I'm going to take care of this. Obviously, I can't hold a cell phone and do all this at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put everything on hold, get this thing ready, and show you the next step, and then we'll have a little fun and see what happens in buckets. I think these cantaloupes will do really well. They're not a big variety cantaloupe. They're like a size of a baseball, softball kind of stuff. Perfect for your lunches. I understand the flavor isn't quite as nice as some of the other varieties, but I've had it last year or a couple of years ago, and I thought it was pretty good. It's kind of melon where you scrape out the seeds and you dig out the flesh with a spoon. You don't bother peeling it because it's just too small and not worth it. But perfect for the lunch kit, like I said. So now I'm very, very wordy today, so I'm just going to back off and get this all set up, and I'll be back. All right, 1 minute, please. Alrighty, I'm back. And the camera's rolling. Okay, so here's my granular fertilizer. You can see I've taken a handful, roughly about. And there it is. So I'm just going to sprinkle that around like that. And that is when the roots grow a little bit more. And they get into this soil where the granular fertilizer is. It'll feed it, be like nos for your cantaloupe or your watermelon. I think what we're going to do here is I'm going to grow 1 cantaloupe in this bucket. And then I'll grow sugar baby in that one, because I think I have a sugar baby ready to go, and I wanted to try bucket gardening because, like I told you earlier, I've got a medical condition that's going to kind of wane on me as the years go, and I kind of got to go and figure this out because I love gardening, right? So you can see the mixture there is 8-12-6. You want to keep the nitrogen number low as possible. That's the first number. But when you're starting out, you're going to go 20-20-20, just a little bit around your soil. Once a week is what I've been doing last year, and I had success that way. I'm going to try and repeat that same thing again and see where we get to. So the granular fertilizer has been added. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-add this soil that I took out, put it in there, top it up for the most part, and then I'm going to take, I believe this one here would probably be the best candidate, although that one's good too, and put it in there, and that'll be the Far North Cantaloupe experiment. And then I'm going to do a sugar baby experiment on that one and see how that turns out. Now, the weather's been really cool here in Eastern Ontario, unseasonably, so I would expect a slow start, but we'll see how it goes. All right. All right, I'm back. We've planted the Far North Cantaloupe. I chose the one in the red soil cup. I will be planting that other one out in another bucket, kind of like this, but I need to get soil first in that. And no, the garden centers do not have their soil out. I'm sorry, I'm gardening. Ready or not? So here we go. Next one I'm going to do, the phone is dying on charge, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge it up, and we'll do the watermelon in a totally different episode. Okay? So gracias, amigos, for coming by and taking a look at what I've been doing. My 20-20-20 is going to go down here right now. I guess I could do that right now, hopefully. But I still got a charge on this phone. Well, anyway, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of 20-20, not much, just to get it started. All right, that's all for today on the Far North watermelon. I transplanted it into a bucket. We're going to see how it does over the summer. It'll probably be ready in sometime in July. Anyway, Rob out. Gracias, amigos. Thank you for stopping by.